Inside your body, an invisible world teems with life. Trillions of bacteria, viruses, and other microbes coexist, forming a complex community known as the microbiome. While bacteria often steal the spotlight, a hidden world of viruses plays a crucial role in shaping our health. This is the human virome, a vast collection of viruses that outnumbers even the bacteria within us. For many years, viruses were primarily seen as agents of disease, but the virome reveals a more complex story. These tiny entities are not just foes to be vanquished, they are integral members of our inner ecosystem. Understanding the virome is essential for unraveling the mysteries of human health and disease. Among the most fascinating members of the virome are bacteriophages, or phages for short. These viruses specialize in infecting and killing bacteria. Phages are nature's own antibacterial agents, constantly waging a microscopic war against their bacterial hosts. This ongoing battle has profound implications for our health, influencing everything from digestion to immunity. Imagine a world where bacteria run rampant, their populations unchecked. It's not a pretty picture. Phages, however, prevent this scenario from becoming a reality. They act as guardians of our inner ecosystem, keeping bacterial populations in check. Without phages, harmful bacteria could proliferate, leading to a cascade of health problems. But how do these microscopic warriors accomplish this feat? Phages have evolved two primary strategies for dealing with their bacterial targets: the lytic cycle and the lysogenic cycle. Each approach has its own advantages and consequences, shaping the delicate balance of the microbial world within us. The lytic cycle is a straightforward assault, a blitzkrieg on the bacterial cell. The lysogenic cycle, on the other hand, is a more subtle approach, a stealthy infiltration that can have long-lasting effects. Both cycles are essential for understanding the complex relationship between phages and bacteria. The lytic cycle is a brutal but effective strategy for eliminating bacteria. It's a race against time, with the phage fighting to replicate and escape before the host cell can mount a defense. The process begins with the phage attaching itself to the surface of a bacterium. Think of it as a microscopic spaceship docking onto a much larger vessel. Once attached, the phage injects its genetic material, its DNA or RNA, into the unsuspecting host. The phage's genetic material hijacks the bacterium's cellular machinery, turning it into a virus factory. The bacterium, now under the control of the phage, begins to churn out new phage components. These components assemble into new phages, multiplying rapidly within the cell. Finally, the inevitable occurs. The newly assembled phages burst forth from the bacterium, destroying it in the process. These newly released phages can then go on to infect other bacteria, continuing the cycle of destruction. In contrast to the lytic cycle's explosive attack, the lysogenic cycle is a more subtle affair. It's a long game, a waiting game, where the phage integrates its genetic material into the host bacterium's DNA. Once integrated, the phage's DNA, now known as a prophage, becomes a silent passenger within the bacterium's genome. The bacterium continues to live and reproduce, replicating the prophage along with its own DNA. Generations of bacteria can carry the prophage without ever knowing it's there. However, this seemingly peaceful coexistence can change. Environmental stresses, such as exposure to UV light or chemicals, can trigger the prophage to reactivate. When this happens, the phage DNA excises itself from the bacterial genome and enters the lytic cycle, leading to the production and release of new phages. Section 5. Phages as allies, supporting a healthy microbiome. The human gut is a bustling metropolis of microbes, a complex ecosystem where trillions of bacteria, fungi, and viruses coexist. This microbial community, known as the gut microbiome, plays a vital role in our health, influencing digestion, immunity, and even our mood. Phages, as integral members of the gut virome, play a crucial role in shaping and maintaining a healthy microbiome. They act as regulators, keeping bacterial populations in check and preventing any one species from dominating the gut ecosystem. This balancing act is essential for gut health. An imbalance in the gut microbiome, known as dysbiosis, has been linked to a range of health problems, including inflammatory bowel disease, obesity, and even mental health disorders. Phages, by keeping bacterial populations in check, help to prevent dysbiosis and promote a healthy gut. Section 6. Phages and immunity. boosting our defenses. The immune system is a complex network of cells and molecules that work together to defend the body against harmful invaders such as bacteria, viruses, and parasites. Phages, despite being viruses themselves, can actually play a beneficial role in boosting our immune defenses. One way phages contribute to immunity is by modulating the composition of the gut microbiome. As mentioned earlier, phages help maintain a healthy balance of bacteria in the gut, preventing the overgrowth of harmful species. This balance is crucial for a healthy immune system, as an imbalanced microbiome can lead to inflammation and immune dysregulation. In addition to their effects on the gut microbiome, phages can also directly interact with immune cells, modulating their activity. For example, some phages have been shown to stimulate the activity of macrophages, immune cells that engulf and destroy bacteria and other pathogens. This stimulation can enhance the immune system's ability to fight off infections. Section 7. Phages as foes unleashing bacterial fury. While phages often play a beneficial role in our bodies, they can also have a darker side. In some cases, phages can contribute to the virulence of bacteria, making them more dangerous to humans. One way phages can enhance bacterial virulence is by transferring genes that encode for toxins or other virulence factors. This process, known as transduction, can turn a harmless bacterium into a potent pathogen. A classic example of phage-mediated virulence is the bacterium, the causative agent of cholera. This bacterium produces a potent toxin that causes severe diarrhea, leading to dehydration and even death. The toxin genes are actually carried by a phage, and it is the phage that enables to produce the toxin. Section 8. Oncolytic viruses turning the enemy into a weapon. Cancer, a disease characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells, remains one of the leading causes of death worldwide. While treatments such as surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation therapy have made significant strides in combating cancer, they often come with debilitating side effects. In recent years, a new approach to cancer treatment has emerged, one that harnesses the power of viruses to selectively target and destroy cancer cells. These viruses, known as oncolytic viruses, offer a promising new weapon in the fight against cancer. Oncolytic viruses work by exploiting the unique characteristics of cancer cells. These cells often have alterations in their antiviral defenses, making them more susceptible to viral infection. Additionally, cancer cells often have rapid growth rates and altered signaling pathways, which oncolytic viruses can exploit to their advantage. Section 9. The future of the virome, a new frontier in medicine. The human virome, once a hidden world, is finally coming into focus. As scientists delve deeper into this complex ecosystem, they are uncovering a wealth of information about the role viruses play in both health and disease. This burgeoning field of research holds immense promise for the future of medicine. One area of intense interest is the development of phage therapy, the use of phages to treat bacterial infections. With the rise of antibiotic resistance, phage therapy is gaining renewed attention as a potential alternative to traditional antibiotics. Phages offer several advantages over antibiotics, including their specificity in targeting only certain bacteria, their ability to evolve and adapt to bacterial resistance, and their relatively low toxicity. Beyond phage therapy, researchers are also exploring the potential of manipulating the virome to treat a wide range of diseases, including autoimmune disorders, metabolic diseases, and even cancer. The human virome, once an enigma, is now recognized as an integral part of our biology. As we continue to unravel its secrets, we are poised to unlock a new era of personalized medicine, one that harnesses the power of viruses to improve human health.